Next voice is from Dr. Bijoy.
Yes, can you hear me? My
Yes, yes, I
voice
can
is
hear you.
clear.
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Uh, this particular session is very important today. Why it's so important? Because you know that we are trying for this particular formulations for a long time. And this particular formulations, when I will discuss about that each and every ingredient, you will find that it is absolutely different from whatever the conventional kid nutritions are available in the market, and how it is different from other conventional kid nutritions are available in the market, and where our particular formulations will be effective, why it will be effective, what ingredients we have in our kit formulations, and why we have chosen those formulations, and this particular ingredients, how it will help, particularly for children and even also adolescent. Our brand name is Kids Nutri-Immuno, because Kids Nutri-Immuno means it will improve the immunity, it will boost up the immunity. Even also, you will find there are a lot of ingredients which will help overall growth and cognitive growth, cognitive functions, and other aspects too. Now, in case of your kids Nutri-Immuno supplement, basically it provides a comprehensive solution for growth, development, and overall health issues. That means it will boost up your immunity, it will give strength, stamina, energy. So these are the things this particular nutritional supplement will provide. Now, to get all those things, suppose if I want good growth, good development, good cognitive function, better immunity, even also simultaneously, I want that overall health issues can be taken care of. Uh, it's a very difficult. In one particular formulations will provide all those problematic situations, very difficult. And for that purpose, we worked very hard and we try to find out the ingredients by ingredient, how it will help to take care of all those problems. See, particularly for growth and development, the first and foremost ingredient which we require, that is protein. Protein is one of the ingredients which basically helps in development and growth. Why? Because it helps in tissue building. Our body tissue is built up with protein. Now, if we take into consideration protein basically there are different types of protein in the market. Sometimes you become confused. Somebody says that it's a peas protein. Somebody is say that it's a milk protein. Somebody says it is a soya protein. Somebody says that no, it is a whey protein. It is better than any other protein supplement. Generally, when we think about a protein, how we can come to a conclusion that this particular protein is better than another protein? Very simple. This protein is made of what? Amino acid. Amino acid is the simpler form of protein. When the protein is being digested in our body, we get the amino acid. Okay. Now, this amino acid can be of two types. One is essential amino acid. Another one is non-essential amino acid. Essential amino acid, basically, our body cannot produce. We require a supplement from outside. And second, most important, that non-essential amino acid, we do not require supplement from outside as because our body can produce it. Now, how many amino acids are there in protein? There are basically 22 amino acids. Out of 22 amino acid, 8 is essential amino acid and 14 is non-essential amino acid. Actually, non-essential amino acid, we do not require supplement from outside. Always we have to see that when we are preparing any supplement, it should contain your essential amino acid, all essential amino acid. Now, I would like to tell you that your peas protein, or vegetable protein does not provide all 8 essential amino acid. Out of 8 essential amino acid, you will find 4 or 5 essential amino acid can be provided by your vegetable protein. So we have to go for soya protein, or soya is also vegetable protein, but it gives maximum amount of amino acid, but not all 8 amino acids. But it's a good source of your amino acid. It gives almost 7 essential amino acid. Only one essential amino acid you will not get from soya protein. That is your lysine. Now, when we have taken into consideration the soya protein, then we were thinking about that, yes, soya protein, there will be a deficient of one amino acid, that is L-lysine. If L-lysine, if it is not there, then what will happen? L-lysine basically improves our appetite. So if appetite means, that means we feel hungry and we take food. So if L-lysine is not there, then there will be no proper appetite. There will be a loss of appetite. भूख नहीं लगेगा. So भूख नहीं लगेगा तो हम खाना नहीं खाएंगे. खाना नहीं खाएंगे तो automatically growth and development नहीं होगा. Very simple. So we were thinking that what we can do. Then we have thought that we have to blend soya as well as whey protein. Whey protein basically gives all amino acid. That means all essential amino acid, 8 essential amino acid. It contains also L-lysine. So we have thought that it should be a blend of soya and whey protein. And now when you are going for whey protein, here also you have to see certain parameters. There are 3 different types of whey protein. One is isolate, second one is concentrate, and third one is hydrolyzed. Now you have to understand what is concentrate whey protein, what is isolate whey protein, and what is hydrolyzed whey protein. Now concentrate whey protein means here you will find near about 30 to 60% your protein content. Rest you will find other things, your lactose, then you will find casein. These are the things you will find. Now, second of your isolate. So in case of your concentrate whey protein, major problem is that if the children has a lactose intolerance, that means when they take milk, immediately they start vomiting or they have a loose motion. Then this concentrate whey protein cannot be taken, because this concentrate whey protein, there will be a lactose and it may cause lactose intolerance. This loose motion or vomiting may occur. So in such case, what we have to do, we have to isolate whey protein, we have to consider. Isolate whey protein basically removes this lactose. So if lactose is not there, so automatically there is no chance of your lactose intolerance. So we have taken into consideration isolate whey protein, and this isolate whey protein, it has been blended with soya protein, and that we have offered. So that will give better effect as compared to any other protein supplement available in the market. Now this is your protein part. You have understood. Now coming to that, in case of your kid nutrition, 2 things you have to look into that. One is gut health. That means gastrointestinal health. So gastrointestinal health, how we can improve? Obviously, we have to give the probiotic. What is probiotic? Probiotic is basically a beneficial bacteria which is found in our gut. But this beneficial bacteria sometimes slowly it will be less in the gut, and pathogenic bacteria it grows up and causes a lot of diseases. So we are giving a supplement of beneficial bacteria from outside. This beneficial bacteria which we are supplementing from outside, it is nothing but a probiotic. Which are the probiotics we have taken into consideration? In case of your kids Nutri-Immuno supplement, the first and foremost things is the Lactobacillus acidophilus and Bifidobacterium bifidum, two probiotic which are really very good for taking care of your gut health. But yes, we have given probiotic, but this probiotic has to be survived in the gastrointestinal tract. So we have to supply the food for this probiotic. And this food, when we are giving from outside, then it is known as prebiotic. Now, prebiotic, which particular food we have given? FOS, fructo oligosaccharide. Now, the fructo oligosaccharide, basically food for these probiotics. That's why FOS is known as prebiotic. And when we are giving probiotic as well as prebiotic, then we call it symbiotic. So our kids Nutri-Immuno supplement contains your symbiotic, both probiotic and prebiotic. Probiotic, basically a beneficial bacteria we are giving from outside, and for the growth and survival of this probiotic in the gut, they require a food. That food also has been supplemented from outside, that is your prebiotic, that is FOS. So gut health we are taking care of. We are taking care of the tissue building. So that will take care of overall growth and development. Now coming to the next one, which is most important. Now we require, in case of your children or kid nutrition, we require the brain development and brain function. Cognitive function should be good enough. So for that purpose, what could be the solution? There are basically two ingredients are really responsible for the development of your brain function and brain development in case of kid. What are those two ingredients? One is DHA. All of you know that docosahexaenoic acid. This docosahexaenoic acid basically helps in brain development and brain function. And the second most important ingredient is choline. Choline also helps in brain development and brain function. Also, it improves the cognitive function. And DHA has also another function which improves the visual health. It will take care of our eyesight. So brain development, it has been taken care of. So cognitive function will be better in case of your kids. Now coming to the next most important is that we would like to improve the immunity of children or kid. How we can improve the immunity? Immunity is what? Basically body's defense mechanism. That means our body itself try to fight against bacteria, virus, all different types of pathogens, so that we should not suffer from any disease. So if our kid has a good immunity, they will not suffer from diseases frequently. If a kid has a poor immunity, body's defense mechanism is not very strong, then they will suffer from your different diseases, different problem may crop up in their life. So here we know that zinc is a very good, it helps in immunity. Vitamin C, it helps in immunity. Vitamin E helps in immunity. Yes, we have taken into consideration vitamin C, zinc, copper. Copper also improves the immunity. So these are the minerals we have taken into consideration. Vitamin C we have taken into consideration, which improves the immunity. Vitamin D also improves the immunity. We have taken all those vitamins and minerals, but the most important ingredients which will improve the immunity, that is your colostrum. Colostrum is what? You have seen that when a baby is born, the first breast milk which comes from mother's breast, it contains your colostrum, and this little bit yellowish in color, and which contains one active ingredient is known as lactoferrin. The first breast milk which comes, we call it, it is rich in colostrum, and colostrum basically gives the immunity. How it gives or provides immunity because it contains your lactoferrin. Lactoferrin basically helps in improving your immunity or immune function. So it's a enhancer of immunity. And next comes that there should be a proper coordinations in the body. That means there should be a proper transmission of nerve impulses in the body. So from the periphery, the message should go to your brain, and from brain, it should come to different parts of the body. So in our body, there should be a proper nerve conduction velocity. That means there should be a proper transmission of nerve impulses. It is required because otherwise, if there is no proper coordinations, motor and sensory. What is motor and sensory? Very simple. The nerves which carry the impulse from the different parts of the body to the brain, and brain gives the reply based on that through the motor nerve. So the message goes to our brain through sensory nerve, and the reply which comes from your brain through motor nerve. So this coordination, if it is not being done in a proper manner, lot of neurological problem will develop in case of your kids. So we are taking care of that also because we have one particular ingredient in our formulation, that is your inositol. Inositol basically helps in improving your transmission of nerve impulses. So there will be a proper transmission of nerve impulses from the periphery to the brain, and from the brain, the proper informations will come to different parts of the body. So there will be a proper sensory and motor coordination. So neurological problem will not develop in case of your kids. Now coming to the next one, amino acids. Amino acid is the part of your protein because your protein is built up with amino acid because it's a simpler form of your protein. Now, two most important amino acid we are getting through protein, but additionally, we have also given these two amino acid. One is L-methionine. Why we have given L-methionine and why we have given L-lysine? I have told you this L-lysine basically helps in improving our appetite. That means our appetite, if it is not being improved, then my food intake will be less, then automatically less energy will be generated in my body. So the children or kids always feel fatigued and tired. So if they have a good appetite, if they take food in a proper manner, it will be digested. After digestion, it will be absorbed in the body. It will go to your cells and tissue. There will be a proper metabolism, and there will be a release of energy. So there will be no fatigueness, no tiredness. Always the kid will be very active, and we want that kid should be very active. So L-lysine does this thing. Second one is that why then L-methionine? Why we have given L-methionine? Just for the sake we have given L-methionine this amino acid? No. This L-methionine basically converts into lecithin in our body. अब बोलोगे ये lecithin क्या है भाई? How does it help? Lecithin basically helps in myelination of neuron. Very difficult word, myelination of neuron. If you see the nerve cell has a cell body, and from cell body you will find one elongated structure, we call it axon, and from the cell body you will find some branch-like structure, we call it dendrite. So this elongated structure is covered by a sheath, we call it myelin sheath. Now, if the myelin sheath is not being developed in a proper manner, what will happen? The message or impulse from the dendrites, it comes to your cell body. From cell body through your axon, it will go to the terminal part of your axon, and from there another neuron starts. So in between two neurons, there is a microscopic gap. So if the message I want from dendrites, it should ultimately reach to the terminal part of your axon, then their proper myelination of neuron is required. You will say why? Because if there is no proper myelination of neuron in the axonal region, then what will happen? Your axon will not get proper nutrients and oxygen supply, there will be an axonal damage. So your message or impulse, it comes to dendrites, it comes to cell body, but ultimately it does not come into the terminal part of your axon. And it will not be able to go to the next neuron. So there will be a problem of transmission of nerve impulses. So myelination of neuron, that means making this myelin sheath around this your axon is most important, because this myelin sheath will give the proper nutrients and oxygen supply to the axon. Okay, so that we have taken into consideration. So that's why L-methionine and L-lysine both have been considered. Choline, already I have told you that it basically helps in brain development and brain function. Now, why we have added B complex? B complex means B vitamins, B1, B2, B6, B12, B9. Why we have taken into consideration? Because B vitamins helps in metabolism. Now, you will say that what is metabolism? Whatever chemical reactions is going on in our body, that is called metabolism. That means when we take food, it will be digested, it will be absorbed in the body. I've told you ultimately it comes to your cell or tissue. And there, this has to be metabolized. That means there should be a chemical reactions in the cell or tissue that will produce your energy. Now, this energy basically helps in our day-to-day activities. If there is an excess energy, that will be stored in our body in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate. When we require extra energy, then ATP converts into ADP and gives the energy. So multivitamins basically are coenzyme. You will see that what is that? What is coenzyme? Coenzyme is a substrate which activates another enzyme. See, our food has been digested. I have taken protein, it has been digested, and I have got amino acid. I have taken fat, it has been digested. I have got your fatty acid and glycerol. I have taken carbohydrate, rice, and your chapati, that has been converted into glucose, fructose, or galactose. So that ultimately it has come to your cell and tissue. Now it will be metabolized. When it will be metabolized, then we'll get the energy. So for that purpose, what we require oxygen and we require an enzyme for this chemical reaction. Yes, enzyme is found within our body, but these enzymes are inactive conditions. Now, B complex, that is B vitamin, basically activates those enzymes. And oxygen, when we breathe in the oxygen through our nostril, nasal cavity, then trachea, then bronchi, bronchiole, and ultimately it goes to your bloodstream, and through blood circulation, it comes to your cell and tissue. So I'm getting oxygen, and enzyme is there already in the cells, but it is an inactive form. I have given B complex. B complex will activate this enzyme, and there will be a proper chemical reactions, and because of these chemical reactions, we'll get the energy, and my kid will not feel tired, or they will not feel fatigue. Always they will be active because they will get the energy. So that's why multivitamins, that is B complex, it has been added to that. And multiminerals, I have taken zinc, I have taken calcium, I have taken chromium. These are the things. I have taken copper, I've told you copper, zinc, basically it helps in improving your immunity. Iron is most important, because iron basically carry the oxygen to different parts of the body. Because how it carry, because in our blood there is a hemoglobin, and the hemoglobin is produced by your iron and globin. So this iron helps in formation of your hemoglobin. That hemoglobin binds with oxygen, form oxyhemoglobin. In the form of oxyhemoglobin, it carries this oxygen to different parts of the body. Not only that, it also carries the oxygen in our brain. So there will be a proper brain function, and we should not, there should not be any problem of cognitions, and our oxygen is being carried to the different parts of the body, means our tissue or cells get proper oxygen supply, so the cell death can be arrested too. Second most important, zinc. Then you will find chromium. Then vitamin C, they are also antioxidant. You will say that, what is antioxidant? Antioxidant basically neutralizes free radicals. Now, what is free radicals? That also you know that we inhale certain atoms of certain substrate, which in a very unstable conditions, when they get into our body, they would like to take the electron from our body and they become stable. But our oxygen atom in the cell, it becomes unstable. It takes the electron from the next oxygen atom. So this process goes on in our body. We call it lipid peroxidation. And because of this lipid peroxidations, there will be a oxidative tissue damage. And this oxidative tissue damage is basically responsible for different types of diseases. Today, you see this diabetes, yes. You see Alzheimer, yes. You find Parkinson, yes. You find the problem of cognitions, yes. So a lot of diseases basically occurs because of that. Even also the cancer is also responsible for these free radicals. Okay, because we say that cancer generally occurs because of environmental pollutions. And environmental pollution means there you will find a lot of free radicals that we are inhaling day by day. Even also there is a metabolic reactions in our body that also produce a lot of free radicals that may cause oxidative tissue damage. And because of this oxidative tissue damage, we suffer from different types of diseases. Now here, zinc, vitamin C, they are basically antioxidant. Antioxidant neutralizes these free radicals. So when they neutralizes these free radicals or they scavenge these free radicals from our body, so what will happen? There will be no damage of tissue or cells. So yes, we have taken into consideration this chromium, zinc, vitamin C, then your vitamin E. These are the things we have taken into consideration as an antioxidant. So one thing you have to understand, zinc has an antioxidant property. Also, it helps in improving your immunity. Not only that, you will find that copper, it is an antioxidant. Even also, it to some extent, this helps in improving your immunity. Chromium is a very good antioxidant. We have also taken into consideration selenium, that is also a very good antioxidant, neutralizes the free radicals. Now, in a nutshell, now we have to see that particular formulations, what is the features? Features mainly, it provides a high quality of protein, that is whey protein as well as soya protein. Then second one is the most important, that it also takes care of your gut health because we have given probiotic and prebiotic. Third one is that it improves your brain function and brain development. Yes, in our preparation, there is a DHA and your choline, which will improve the cognitive function. It will improve the memory of the kids because during that period, they have to study a lot and memory should be sharp enough. Then they will be able to do a very good result in the exam. So always parents, they want that my son, my kid should be the first in the class. Yes, it is possible if there is a proper cognitions and there is a proper improvement and there is a proper development of the brain function. Now we have taken into consideration colostrum. Colostrum basically improves the immunity. Yes, parents, they want that my kid should not suffer from diseases. They should be absolutely free from diseases. They should not suffer from frequently in fever, coughing problem, then your nasal congestions. All those problems should not be there. Yes, for that purpose, we have to improve the immunity, and colostrum basically helps in support for taking care of the immunity. Now, so it is also a comprehensive blend of your vitamins and minerals. And we have seen that vitamins and minerals have, they basically helps in improving your metabolic function, also improves immunity, also takes care of oxidative tissue damage. So all those things could be possible through vitamins and minerals. And moreover, you will find that there are a lot of kid nutritions. It contains your trans fat. Trans fat is not at all a good fat. It will give you only bad effects. So our preparation is devoid of trans fat, zero trans fat. This is the most salient features of this Nutri kit. Now, so as a result, we have found that will give a lot of advantages over other formulations. It will help in overall growth and development. Not only that, it will differentiate from other uh, kid nutritions that in case of immunity, digestion, and also taking care of the health. Then not only that, our preparation is different from other preparation because it helps in cognitive function, and you will not find any harmful ingredient like your trans fat that you will not get. So it helps in improving your immunity, not only that, brain development, brain function, growth and development. Not only that, it gives protections from the foreign particles as well as bacteria, virus. So it will improve your body's defense mechanism. So unique selling propositions, when you will sell the product to the client, what are the things you will talk about? You will talk about that your kid requires what? Proper growth, proper development. Yes, this particular formulations will provide this thing. You need that your kid must have a good memory so that they can mug up the things and they can write it during exam and they can get good marks and they can do well in the exam. Yes, it is possible. It will improve the cognitive function. So there in this particular formulations which will improve the immunity. And the most important part is that your tissue repairing or tissue building. Is there anything? Yes, of course, because tissue building and tissue repairing is the most important part. Yes, we have given good quality of protein. We have taken into consideration soya protein as well as your whey protein isolate. It is a blend of your whey protein and soya protein. So this blend will improve the tissue repairing and also cell growth, and not only that, it will help in overall development of the health. So we have found that our preparation is superior to other preparation in a lot of aspects. If we take into consideration cognitive function, yes, it's a good. Why calcium and vitamin D3? Because bone growth is bone should be developed good enough. There should be a proper mineralizations of the bone. If there is no proper growth of the bone, then your height growth will not be there to that extent. Because parents, they want that my kid should be tall enough, they should not be dwarf. So for that purpose, calcium and your vitamin D3 will help a lot. And metabolic function will be good enough because B vitamins are there, which takes care of your metabolism. Not only that, you will find that the amino acids has a lot of functions for improving your immunity to some extent. Then second one is you will find that it helps in transmission of nerve impulses because it helps in myelination of neuron. Also, it improves the appetite. And moreover, our formulations is free from trans fat. So there will be no untoward side effects. So it is basically a comprehensive management for taking care of what? General growth and development. Second one is that helps in cognitive function and brain development. It helps in improving your body's own defense mechanism. So immune system support, we can say. Then it helps in digestion because we have given the probiotic beneficial bacteria that helps in digestion. Bone health, we have a calcium and vitamin D3, which basically takes care of your bone health. Not only that, it gives the energy. How? Because B complex, B vitamins, it has been given, which will improve the metabolism in our body, and that will give the proper energy. And if the kid gets proper energy, then there will be no tiredness. Always the kid will be active enough. And moreover, you will find that overall health and well-being you will find. Not only that, it also improves the learning uh, ability. You can say that. Suppose you will find that once this formulations will be taken, they are not scoring that good during exam, but after taking this preparations, they will find that their cognitive function has been improved, memory has been improved. They will be able to recollect whatever they will study. So memorizations will be there, and they will be able to produce those things during exam, and they will get good marks. And even also, there is I was talking about that malabsorption. One is malnutrition. Malnutrition means the kid is not getting proper nutrients. Okay, fine. That we are taking care of giving these particular formulations. So they will get all the nutrients. But yes, I'm giving all the nutrients. Can it be absorbed in the body effectively? That also we have to look into that. Yes, for that purpose, that is called malabsorption. That means nutrients are not being absorbed properly in the body. Yes, we have also taken care of that, that there will be a proper absorption of nutrients which we are providing. So, all of us can say that, yes, it is really a good formulations we have developed, which will take care of multiple problems of a kid. Now, it is also clinically, it has been proven that malnutrition or underweight children, if they take these particular formulations, automatically their malnutritions and malabsorptions and underweight can be taken care of. There will be no growth delay. Parents always say that, अरे इसका growth नहीं हो रहा है, हाँ, ये तो छोटा जैसा था अभी भी वैसा है, नहीं रहेगा, growth delay नहीं होगा. And frequent infections, I was telling that if the immunity is not good enough, then they will suffer from different types of diseases and infections. Yes, as because there are a lot of ingredients which will improve the immunity, so frequent infections can be taken care of. Developmental disorder will not be there because we are giving protein supplement. We are giving also the complex which will take care of metabolic functions and post-surgery recovery. Suppose a kid has undergone a surgery, then after that this supplement has to be given for recovery phase. That means convalescence period. We say that slowly the kid is or children is recovering. During that period, it can be given, and it is a special dietary needs. That means kid is not taking food to that extent. So always he has a malnutrition. Yes, you give this particular supplement, all nutrients will be taken into consideration. So there will be no malnutrition. And whenever these nutrients you are giving through this particular supplement, that will be absorbed effectively in the body. Dosage, that has to be very cautious, where we have to give what? Infants 6 to 12 months, 1 serving per day. And children 1 to 3 years, we have to give 2 servings per day. And 1 to 2. Maximum you can give 2 times, or minimum you can give once daily. And once, when we are talking about 1 serving, we are talking about your 1 scoop. And now coming to the children, 4 to 8 years, 2 servings per day we have to give, must. And 9 to 12 years, 2 to 3 servings we have to give. That means once daily, 1 to 2 times daily, twice daily, 3 times daily. It has to be taken. So this is all about our kid nutrition. How do you feel that whatever we have discussed, can you sell this product? Can you talk about this product effectively? Yes, I know that in one day it will not be possible to mug up all those things, whatever I have discussed. But regularly, if you go through it regarding its the features, advantage, benefit, and you start recollecting the points one by one, really that will give you a very good mileage.
Yes,